discussing EVS, and we will first mark down the second term syllabus. Those who have a book can turn to the index page. Those who don't have a book, they can write down the name of the chapter somewhere. You need to maintain a notebook then, because otherwise it will be very difficult for you to understand. The first chapter that we have in the second term is lesson number 5, natural resources, overutilization and conservation. Natural resources, overutilization and conservation. The next chapter you have is chapter number 6, generation of waste, its sources. Generation of waste, its sources. And the next chapter we have is lesson number 7, types of waste. Lesson number 7, types of waste. So we shall begin with the lesson natural resources, overutilization and conservation. Those who have a book can turn it to chapter number 5. Can you just tell me what is the page number as per the new book? If anyone is using the new book.
Ma'am, page number
Ma'am,
41.
41. Ma'am, 41
Ma'am,
page number. Ma'am,
Okay,
41.
so it is same. It is same for the old book and the new book. It is page number 41 as per my book also. So kindly put today's date on this page. Natural resources, overutilization and conservation. Fine. Isha, do you have a book?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, begin reading from the first paragraph. Natural resources means those things which are received by us from nature, and overutilization when we use them to an extent where we can cause harm to them, and conservation means their protection. How do we overuse them and how can we conserve them? This is what we are going to discuss in this chapter. Yes, Isha, begin reading from the first paragraph.
Yes, ma'am. Now you have a clear understanding about natural resources and the way they are utilized. We look to nature even today for food, clothing, and shelter. Nature has provided and still provides us with everything we want, but we in return destroy nature with our evil practices. A few decades ago, synthetic materials like plastic and nylon were invented. People thought that nature would not be adversely affected by these gifts of science, but now we are aware of the dangers these things pose to our environment. This will have to stop soon, or our very existence will be threatened. The diagram below illustrates the present situation clearly.
Okay, so before we get into the diagram, we already know that nature has provided us with so many things. All the trees, plants, sunlight, water, river, land, human beings, animals, birds, plants. So there are numerous number of things. This is what nature has given us. But what we have given it back, we have given plastic, we have given waste, we have given pollution. So this is to consider, it is very important to consider that overutilization of any natural resource can cause the threat, a harm to human existence, and we need to stop this as soon as possible. If you check out what nature gives us, so what all nature gives us? Clothes, wood, plants, sun, water, food, minerals. The green color section is telling you what all nature gives us. And what we give back to nature? We give back extinction of species. We give back different types of pollution. We give back waste. Waste from factories, waste from houses, waste from industries, and so many other waste. We give them deforestation. Deforestation means cutting down of trees for our own use. And the last one is we give them pesticides. We use so many chemicals with the land to get good agriculture, but we forget the fact that we are causing a harm to nature by all these chemicals. So we give back all these things which are mentioned in the red section, and nature gives us what is mentioned in the green section. So I hope this is clear. Overutilization. Let us talk about what is overuse or overutilization. Yes, Isha, continue. Navya, be ready. You will read the next paragraph if you have a book.
Overutilized. Overutilization of resources. Primitive man had simple needs of food, clothing, and shelter. He could arrange for all these things from nature's boundaries without having to overexploit the resources available. However, the need of modern man has grown manifold. Modern man lives a comfortable life. For his luxury, he needs more natural resources. The need for more and more, as well as the prevalent use and through mentality of people nowadays, has made the problem worse. An alarming rise in population in the past few centuries has caused widespread overutilization of nature resources and threatened the balance of nature. We face many environmental problems due to our greed. Forest problems, forest, agriculture, land, and our water supplies and are threatened. We have already studied how we are fast depleting non-renewable natural resources like fossil fuels. On top of it, consumption of these fuels is polluting our precious environment.
Thank you. So people, as I've told to you in the beginning, we are utilizing so many things from nature. And why do we need to do this? We need to do this because we have raised our population to a very great extent. The population of the world has become very high as compared to what it should be. And more people need more food. So we are adding pesticides, insecticides. More people need more place to live. So we are cutting down the forest. More people need more fuel because we use more vehicles, so we are using the fossil fuels like the petroleum, coal, etc. What is all this overusage causing? Overusage is causing a harm to the environment. For example, let us take up a very small example. The dress that we use the most, the dress that we use the most needs to be washed every day. For example, your school uniform, I'm sure you wash your school uniform after every 2 days, I mean. And this is when your white shirt becomes pale, your white shirt tears apart, or your white shirt becomes useless after every few months. So the more you use something, the more it will spoil. In the similar way, the more human beings utilize nature, the more it is getting exploited. And what is the basic reason behind all this? The basic reason is overpopulation. Over people are there, more than required people are there on earth, and that is why it is causing the overutilization of resources. Yes, Navya, do you have a book?
Ma'am, can I
No,
read?
Okay, you read
Ma'am,
Conservation
can
of
I read?
Resources.
Ma'am, can I read?
Yes, I think Advika asked, so I'm telling her to read out. Okay, I'll tell the boys also later on, but Advika, please continue with this.
Conservation of resources. Man has brought the environment to its current endangered and imbalanced state. Thus, it becomes our responsibility to restore and repair the balance of nature as well as to prevent any further harm to it. Conservation of resources is also important of economic development of a country and to maintain the supply of natural resources for our future generations.
It is
Soils.
very important to maintain a balance in nature, because otherwise एक चीज तो बहुत कम होती जाएगी and the other things they will keep on increasing. The resources will continue to reduce and the pollution will continue to expand. It will lead to a situation when survival of human beings will not be possible on earth. So let us find out how can we conserve the resources. We will take up these points one by one. Advika, read out how can we conserve soil.
Soil has been misused in many ways. The fertility of the humans containing topsoil has been damaged. Some of the major causes of soil loss are overuse of chemical fertilization and pesticides, etc., overgrazing and indiscriminated felling of trees that leaves laid bare and open to erosion, dumping
Felling
toxic
of
waste,
trees. Hmm.
dumping toxic waste on garbage dumps. What we
Dumping
can do?
toxic wastes or garbage dump. So how are we polluting the soil? We are polluting the soil by overusing the chemical fertilizers. We are our animals are overgrazing the grasslands and the indiscriminate felling of trees, and the trees are falling and we are not planting them. This is also a cause of overutilization of soil or a damage to the soil. And we are dumping toxic waste. We are dumping the poisonous garbage on land, which will never biodegrade, which will never mix with soil, and it will continue to cause a problem with the soil conservation. Now let us check out what all we can do. Yes, Advika.
What we can do: replace chemical fertilization and pesticides with natural eco-friendly biofertilization, organic manure and biopesticides. Prevent overgrazing.
Biopesticides.
Pesticides prevent overgrazing, prevent indiscriminate felling of forest, grow
Felling.
more
Felling of trees. Okay. Next
felling
point. Point number
of
4.
forest, growing more plants. Each one can plant and take care of a tree in his own or her locality. Eco-friendly agriculture practices like contour and terraces farming
Contour and terrace farming
should be followed in hilly areas where erosion is a major risk. Co-
is a
Copper,
major risk.
copper rotation is a natural way of replenishing soil nutrition. Water.
Crop rotation. Okay, stop, not water. What we can do to preserve soil? We can replace chemical fertilizers with biofertilizers. If you see those people who have plants at home, instead of using chemical fertilizers, they prefer to use the vermicompost, or they prefer to make a compost bin inside their home. They can collect all the kitchen waste and they can make useful fertilizers from that, which is totally natural. Or they can use the cow dung, dried cow dung for the same. We can prevent overgrazing of animals. We can prevent the indiscriminate felling of trees. We can make sure that the trees are not cut for wood and for other purpose. We can grow more plants. We can plant the trees and we can take care of them. We can do eco-friendly agricultural practices. We can do contour and terrace farming. If you check out the picture, terrace farming, layer by layer डिवाइड करते हैं हम किसी भी माउंटेन को, और उस पे अलग अलग तरह के क्रॉप्स ग्रो करते हैं. This maintains the fertility of the soil. So this is contour and terrace farming. And we can do crop rotation. Crop rotation means on the same field for one season you can grow pulses, for the other season you can grow rice, for the other season in the next year you can grow wheat, and so on. So this is how you can maintain the fertility of the soil in a better way. अगर हम एक ही क्रॉप को हर साल ग्रो करते हैं, so the fertility of the soil is compromised. Did you know that certain plants, especially those of the sweet pea family, have small lump in the roots? These are called root nodules. Underline the term root nodules. These root nodules contain certain bacteria. These bacteria can convert nitrogen from air into nitrate soluble in water. These enrich the nitrogen content of soil. That is why cultivation of pulses and beans are promoted as rotational crops. So if you check out the picture which is given in the yellow color box, it shows these small round balls. These are called root nodules. They store nitrogen within them in the roots, and this helps the soil to maintain its fertility. जब nitrogen gas soil में mix होती है, it maintains the fertility of the soil, and therefore farmers prefer to grow pulses, rajma, chana. All these pulses are grown so that the land can maintain the fertility by maintaining the balance of nitrogen in soil. Yes, continue reading from water.
Water. All the water bodies like oceans and rivers today are contaminated due to human activities. Even the groundwater is affected. Some of the major reasons for water population are given below. Industries dump with their wastes into river and ponds. Agriculture runoff contains chemicals that enter water bodies. Groundwater is being utilized at a much faster rate than its replenished. Ma'am, what is this?
Replenishment. Replenishment.
Replenishment. Thus the water
Replenishment means repair. Repair.
repair. Thus the water table has gone down in many places, leading to water security. Cities have most of the land area covered by buildings, pavings, or roads. Thus, there is a very little surface area left or seepage of water into the ground.
Okay, read
What,
out what we can do.
what we can do: stop use of agrochemicals that pollute our water bodies. Stop wasting water. Instead, we must practice and encourage judicious use of water. Use methods like dripping irrigations that conserve water, harvest rainwater, plant more trees. These help in maintaining water cycle also.
Okay, so get back to page number 43. The next resource, which is natural, that we need water. We all know water pollution is a very big problem for across the world, and there are slogans like save water, water is life, etc. So what do? We all dump all our waste into the rivers, into the seas and oceans. If you see in the picture, a factory is dumping such polluted water into river. Agricultural runoffs, agricultural water drainage. What is a runoff? Runoff means water drainage, and they enter, these chemicals enter into the water bodies. Groundwater is also used at a very large scale. Many people have submersible pumps at home, and they take out a lot of groundwater for their personal use. Cities have land area covered by buildings, roads, and thus there is very little water for seepage. So जो भी रेन वाटर होता है वो अंडरग्राउंड सीप नहीं कर पाता. That is why the water table is also falling. What we can do? We can of course save water. We can save water, and we can reuse water. We can recycle water. We can stop wasting water. We must practice the judicious use of water. Judicious use of water means limited use of water. We can stop throwing all our waste materials into water bodies. We can use methods like drip irrigation. Drip irrigation means there is an arrangement which provides drop water to the agricultural fields, and this prevents a lot of water wastage. Harvest rainwater. Rainwater harvesting plants are developed where rainwater is collected, and then it is purified, and then it is used for human consumption. And we need to plant more trees, because trees, the roots, they conserve more water into the below the land. So we can do all this to save water into the atmosphere. Who else would like to read out from forest? You need to be reading it out with proper pronunciation, and you need to have a book with you. Quickly raise your hand, otherwise I will choose a person. Afan, do you have a book? Ayush, do you have a book? Darsh, do you have a book? People are not having book. How they are managing to understand? Vedang, do you have a book? Fine. Afan, you also do not have a book?
No, ma'am.
Have my book.
Okay, Darsh, you must be having Isha's book.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, read out from forest.
Forest. We know the various biotic and abiotic components of forest. Rapid reforestation can severely damage all these living and non-living components and can pose a serious threat to the environment. Here are some adverse changes that occur when large areas of forest are cut down. Lots of animals and plants that live under the shade of larger trees lose their habitat. As forest plants play a role in regulation heat and moisture over a large area. Deforestation affects the rainfall pattern of the area. It results in land getting exposed of the forces of erosion.
Okay, read out what we can do to protect forest, then I will explain.
What we can do: stop indiscriminate fellings of trees.
Felling. Felling of trees. Felling means girna.
Yes, ma'am. Felling of trees. Promote afforestation programs. Spread awareness about importance of trees. Try to recycle forest-based products like paper and reduce their usage. discourage deforestation in the name of development for housing or industrial purpose, manage our needs for wood by cutting mature trees in a systematic way while replacing them with a new plant.
So we all also know that how forests regulate the temperature of the earth, forests control the rainfall, forests provide a balance of moisture into the atmosphere, and forest of course provides things like medicines, wood, and so many other things. So a lot of animals and plants also live on forest. If we cut down forest, we are cutting down their homes. Forest, it results in land getting exposed to the forces of erosion, and the land also becomes very barren. The fertility of land is lost when we cut down the forest. So basically there is need to stop falling of trees, cutting of trees. Deforestation should be avoided. Can you see in the picture how badly have they cut the trees? They have cleared up the forest. Why? To maybe to make buildings, maybe to set up a city, maybe for their personal purpose. We need to promote afforestation programs. We need to plant more trees. We need to make people aware about the importance of trees so that we can maintain a proper balance of forest in the atmosphere. Forests are also called the lungs of the earth. Do you know why? Because forests provide us oxygen, and if forests will not be there, who will provide us oxygen? So human beings will also face a serious trouble. We need to recycle the forest based products. We need to recycle paper. We need to recycle wood so that lesser trees need to be cut. Discourage deforestation. We need to cutting the trees. We need to manage our needs for wood by cutting mature trees only, and when we cut a tree, make sure that you plant a new one. So this is about forest. Darsh, please read out the wildlife section also.
Yes, ma'am. Wildlife. All forms of wildlife, both animals and plants, suffer from shrinkage of forest
Shrinkage
areas.
of forest area. Shrinkage means reduction of forest area. Yes.
Suffer from shrinkage of forest areas. Many species are threatened with extinctions due to deforestation and poaching. These should be curbed because a species once lost is lost forever. Animals are important, not only consumers in food chains, but also give us aesthetic
Aesthetic
pleasure.
pleasure.
Aesthetic pleasure. The government has made laws against poaching and created sanctuaries and wildlife parks to conserve wildlife.
We need to be concerned towards the wildlife. If you remember, when poachers or the hunters came into Mora's jungle and they destroyed the whole family, the animals, they were in a very sad situation. So when we preserve forest, we can preserve the wildlife also. They not only give us valuable things, but they are giving us aesthetic pleasure also. We see animals and we feel happy, right? So we need to preserve the wildlife. Read out mineral section, Darsh, quickly.
Minerals. Minerals are non-renewable and available in limited quantity. We should prevent wasteful use of metals and other minerals and recycle whatever and whenever possible.
Okay, so minerals, what are minerals? Minerals are the natural substances which are of use. For example, salt is a mineral. For example, coal is a mineral. For example, gold, silver, diamond, copper, all these are not diamond, sorry, silver, copper, all these are metallic minerals. So minerals are also received by us from nature. So when we conserve use of minerals, we can keep it for the future generations. अगर सारा गोल्ड जितना भी वर्ल्ड में है वो सब हम यूज कर लेंगे तो फ्यूचर जनरेशंस के लिए कुछ भी नहीं बचेगा. इसीलिए ईयर आफ्टर ईयर गोल्ड, सिल्वर, all this is getting expensive because we are not preserving minerals and they are becoming lesser and lesser in the quantity in nature. Read out the last point, fossil fuels.
Fossil fuels. According to an estimate, the world's coal reserves should last for 200 years, but petroleum reserves can last only till the end of the century. More vehicles and industries means more fuels consumption. So
Consumption.
these also need to be used judiciously or
judiciously.
judiciously, or our younger generations will only hear stories about them. They also pollute the environment, so their
Minimal.
minimal use is
Anyway, beneficial, full stop. Use of alternate renewable sources of energy like wind, tidal, or solar energy is to be encouraged. Full stop.
use renewable sources of energy like
Stop reading that. It's okay, beta.
alternate
So fossil fuels like coal,
renewable resources.
petroleum, etc. Stop. So we see fossil fuels like coal and petroleum, they are also reducing day by day. So we need to preserve them. Otherwise, as it is said, the future generations will only read stories about them. They will never be able to get to see the petroleum and all. And that is why petrol prices, diesel prices are rising, because they are ending. These resources are ending. Use of alternate renewable sources like solar energy is very important. And nowadays you must have seen people setting up solar panels on their roofs so that they can reuse the solar energy through sun. So electricity, preserve coal, preserve fuel, preserve diesel, preserve petroleum, and make more use of solar energy so that you can conserve all these fossil fuels for the future generations. So with this, we come to the end of this chapter. You can read out the Japan case study. It's not required at all. Now let us mark down some questions. The test questions include, turn to page number 46, question 4, 6 and 8. I repeat, question number 1, 4, 6 and 8. Only these 4 questions will be there. Let us mark down these questions in the book now. And those who don't have a book, I will try to reach out to you about these answers. So how does nature help us? Turn to page number 46, points to remember. Page number 46, points to remember. Second point, the green color box. Natural resources provide us food, cloth and shelter. This is answer number 1. That's it. Question number 4. Is overutilization of resources good? Why? Turn to page number 42. Page number 42. First paragraph, 6th line. First paragraph, 6th line. We face many environmental problems due to our greed. Agricultural land and our water supply are threatened. We have already studied how we are fast depleting non-renewable I'm sorry. I hope my voice is clear to you. So we will mark from we face many environmental problems till the end of this paragraph, precious environment. This is answer number 4. Question number 6. How can you conserve water? How can you conserve water? Turn to page number 44. The blue color heading, what can we do? The first one, forest के ऊपर वाली heading. What can we do? Stop using agrochemicals that pollute water bodies. Stop wasting water. Use methods like drip irrigation. Harvest rainwater. Plant more trees. This helps in maintaining water cycle. Mark down all 5 points. This is answer number 6. And question number 8. What can you do as student to check over utilization? You need to write this answer on your own. Can you check out? There is a blank space below project and activity on page number 47. You can write this answer just now. And if you're maintaining a notebook for EVS, you can write this answer in the fair copy. Answer number 8. What can you do as student to check over utilization? I am dictating the answer. Write it down now. Point number 1. Replace use of motorcycles. Replace use of motorcycles with bicycles. BICYCLES. Bicycles to save fuel. SAVE. Save fuel. FUEL. Point number 2. Sorry. Point number 2. Reuse water for non-consumption purpose. Reuse water for non-consumption. CONSUMPTION. Consumption purpose. PURPOSE. Full stop. Point number 3. Recycle paper and use it judiciously. Recycle paper and use it judiciously. 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 And point number 4 is use paper bags and replace polythene bags. Use paper bags and replace polythene. POLYTHENE. Polythene bags. Full stop. And the last point for this answer is plant more trees. Plant more, MORE. More trees. Full stop. Let us quickly mark down the fill in the blanks. First one, Dash has provided us with all that we need. Nature. First blank is nature. NATURE. Question number 2. We destroy nature. DESTROY. Destroy nature with our evil practices. Point number 3. Growing population. 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 Question number 4. Overgrazing and deforestation causes. Write the answer. Soil erosion. SOIL. Soil. EROSION. Erosion. And fifth one is overutilization. 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 If you have missed out any, I request you to check back the video so that you have all the answers. True and false. Second and third is true. Second and third is true. And 1, 4, 5 is false. 1, 4, 5 is false. So that's it with exercises of this chapter. I hope you must have marked it. You need to do this in the EVS copy. Question number 1, 4, 6 and 8. That's it.